Hey guys! So I know it has been forever since I have posted a video. After October and uploading 3 videos a week, not uploading a video for like 3 weeks feels like an unbelievable amount of time between videos. So it's kind of crazy. But I figured I should make this video because here shortly I will be turning 28. That's right, my golden year is coming to an end. And I'm a little sad about that. Not only am I turning a year older, but 27 was a pretty good year. And I have been looking forward to my golden birthday for my entire life. And so now it's just gone. So this year has been a developmental year for me. I mean, the last like 6 years have been. But this year it seems like especially it has been a very developmental year. And so I have seen quite a few of these videos online and I thought I would make one. So here are 28 of the things I have learned in my 28 years. Number 1, and this has been something I have been learning, oh god, it seems like every day for the last like 4 years, almost 5 now. Just because you like children does not mean you need to have children. Like, if there was a service where, like, I got a whim and I'm like, man, I just want to hold a baby for, like, an hour. And I could go rent a baby for, like, an hour and just hold it. That would be amazing. But I do not want a baby of my own that I have to, like, I have to be responsible for. And I have to change their diapers all the time and clean up their puke all the time and clean their clothes all the time. Find a daycare for them or stay at home with them. Share my husband with them. Like, I can't. I don't want to do that. I don't want children. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner. They are very important. They know what, like, doctors and stuff, health nuts, they know what they're talking about. You need to eat a breakfast, a lunch, and a dinner. This is something that I've been discovering, and especially in the last few weeks. If you eat, like, a breakfast, a lunch, and a dinner, you feel so much better. Life is unfair. Let's just face it. Let's admit it. Life is so freaking unfair. It's like some part of me wants to believe in karma, but everything I've seen in the last 28 years does not support karma as a belief for me. Like, life is so unfair and unjust. And honestly, you just have to accept that and enjoy what you can, where you can. The 4th thing I've learned is that treat yourself is not just a funny joke on Parks and Rec. Occasionally, with life and how just unbelievably stressful and horrible it can be sometimes you just have to treat yourself. Whether it's just a little thing or a big thing, whatever you can afford, just once in a while, just treat yourself. The older I get, the less I appreciate gift giving. Like, it's stressful trying to find gifts for other people. You get, for birthday and Christmas, you get all these gifts from other people and you're like, well, crap, what do I do with this now? It's like, I'm not unappreciative. Like, if someone gives me a gift, thank you. I'm probably going to treasure it forever. But I don't know where to put it. Meditation is honestly life-changing. I have discovered this within the last year. Seriously, just take 5 minutes out of your day and do a little meditation. It will change your attitude, your outlook on life. It will just change your whole day. It's okay to let things and people go. A lot of people I will get flack for cutting people out of my life, and I get that. But you know what? If that person is not adding, contributing, or even really even in your life except for when they need something, then I don't feel like you need them in your life. Let them go. Just because you don't know what you want to be when you grow up, that's okay. I'm almost 28 and I don't know what I want to be when I grow up. It's like I'm happy with what I am doing with my life now. It's like my husband wants to be a writer. My best friend wants to, like, do cosmetology stuff. I don't know what I want to do for a career. I just kind of go with the flow, and as long as I'm happy, then why does it matter? The whole saying blood is thicker than water is baloney in a lot of cases. Travel whenever you can. Like, seriously, even if you can't afford much or you can't even afford to go that far, like, I don't ever want to go to another country. Yeah, sure, London might be cool. I would definitely go to Russia just to see the resting place of the Romanovs. But just as a whole, like, traveling abroad does not interest me. There is so much within like 50 miles of you usually that is so beautiful that you've never seen before. So it's like, travel as much as you can, see as much as you possibly can, even if it's not that far from your house. If there's something you love to do, just do it. Don't think about what other people think about it. Just love what you do and just do what you love. As long as it's not like murdering people or hurting other people. That's not okay. It's rare that your hard work will be appreciated or even noticed, but you should still work hard. Listen to your mind and your body. If you need to take a day off, just take a day off. I am a very driven person. It's like, I will go to the gym 12, 14 days straight if I let myself. Or it's like, I will just clean my house all day on my day off, or go to work and then come home and clean my house or go to the gym. I will just not stop moving if I let myself. But sometimes you have to stop and listen to your body and be like, am I aching a little more than I should? Maybe I should just take an hour or two or a whole day and just relax. Try new things. Like, they may not seem fun beforehand or something like you want to do, but just try new things, because you would be shocked at what actually becomes so much fun for you. And even if it's not fun or it was awkward or you didn't like it, just leave, just go home and just forget you ever did it. Do not let yourself at any time be silenced. Truly silenced. Do not let anyone ever take away your voice. Little things that seem so drastic and important right now in this moment, or even in this day or week, are probably not going to be that important next year. That is something you especially need to know in high school. If you're in high school, all this petty drama and all this stuff that seems like it's so earth-crushing and just, guess what? It's not going to be important outside high school. If something doesn't feel right, don't do it. Exercise is very important. Even if you're not going to the gym more than once or twice a week, or even if you're not going to a gym, just be active. You feel so much better. Take pictures and record things. Obviously, if you have watched my videos or been on my social media, you know I love to take pictures. I love to record things. And this is a very helpful technique, because my husband or my best friend will be like, oh, well, what were we doing at this time this year or on this date 2 years ago? And I'm like, let me pull up my Facebook. I can tell you exactly what we were doing. You will get gray hair. And if you're like me, you will get your first gray hair at 24 and you will bawl. But that's okay, because gray hair can come from a lot of things. With me, I know personally, every time I get a gray hair or a batch of gray hairs, it's from stress. So really, you just need to calm down a little bit, Shannon, and not worry about gray hairs so much. You're not getting old. Fake eyelashes are actually kind of fun. Weird at first, but kind of fun. Higher thread count sheets are everything they say. They're amazing, they're expensive, but they will change the way you look at your bed forever. When applying makeup and you have your whole setup on your beauty table, do not put your makeup remover spray bottle right next to your setting spray bottle. Earwax. I learned this is very actually important, and you should not make drastic attempts to clean earwax out of your ear. It's actually good for like keeping water out of your ear, keeping bacteria out of your ear, and you really should not put pokey things in your ears. I used to try and clean my earwax out with bobby pins, and I'm pretty sure that's why I'm partially deaf. Sitting down with a good book can be just as therapeutic as sitting down with a good therapist. If you get really creative, you can sneak pretty much anything into a movie theater, like a 32-ounce fountain drink or McChickens. If you have a face for bangs, you should feel so lucky. I cannot wear bangs because I look horrible. And that is something I will always regret. Because if you have a face that will allow bangs and look good, you're so lucky because you have like so many different hairstyle choices. Lastly, the biggest thing I have learned in my 28 years is that change is inevitable, it happens, and it is necessary. Change is necessary to be happy and just to survive this life. I have changed more in the last 5 years than I ever thought was physically, mentally, spiritually possible. It's like if you had asked me 5 years ago if I would still believe, especially like spiritually, everything I believed 5 years ago, I would say yeah. I mean, this is fact. This is just how it is. But now it's like I do not believe half. I don't believe 75% of the things I believed 5 years ago. And it's just crazy how much you can change and how beautiful and wonderful and terrifying that change can be. Because I mean, it's so good and healthy for a person to ask questions and challenge their beliefs and challenge what people are telling them and to learn from it and to change. If you had asked me 5 years ago if I would have the beauty brushes and all the makeup that I have, I would have thought you were crazy. But I love makeup now. Like, I've gotten so into makeup. And I mean, that's been a big change. What I believe spiritually is so different. What I believe about my family and how I act, how I love my family is so different. What I believe about friendships and work ethics and just life in general, what I believe about other people is so drastically changed from how it was just a few years ago, not even 5 years ago. So that is the biggest thing I have learned in 28 years, and it's the most important thing I think I've learned, is that change is necessary. Change has to happen on every level, physically, mentally, spiritually, I mean, economically. I mean, change just has to happen, and not all changes are good. That's for sure. But, and I don't know how I'm going to feel in another 5 years, but I can honestly say from 5 years ago, I am so much happier with the person I am and the life I am living. And that is because so many things about me have changed. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I am honestly super excited to turn 28 because of my birthday plans this year, and I'll probably go into that in a different video, but yeah. Alright, I love you guys so much, and I will see you later.